That is definitely a jam.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to My Sister's Jam. I'm your host, Camille, and I'm here, of course, with my lovely big sister, your other host, Missy. Hey, girl.
Hey girl, hey, how you doing, girl?
I am doing good. Welcome back.
I know,
I say
right?
that like I was here and you wasn't.
Right.
I guess I was also not here. But like welcome back to both of us.
All right. Welcome back, fam.
Yes, exactly. Y'all, we're sorry we kind of abandoned y'all for a little bit there. We had to take a little hiatus. We had to pull some things together, make a couple little
Mhm.
changes, one of which is we are on YouTube now. So, if
Woo-hoo.
you want to follow us or subscribe or whatever it's called on YouTube, subscribe to our
Right.
YouTube channel. Of course, that's My Sister's Jam, like it is everywhere else. You will be able to see our lovely little faces while we're recording. So check us out on the YouTube.
And y'all give us some grace on the YouTube because we're not used to giving y'all the visuals. And
Not at
so
all.
we're like,
Not
oh,
at
we
all.
gotta actually look like we're doing something.
Yeah, because y'all would have seen me in my moo. I'm not gonna lie. I be in my
And
moo
in my
usually when we're
bonnet.
recording. But
So we're
I
like,
put on
whoa,
a
we
real
gotta
t-shirt for y'all right now. So here we are. Live, live and
we
in
put
the
on
flesh.
brows and everything. Woo.
I gave y'all the best that I got. Okay. So here we are, and we're excited to be back. We got our drink. I got my lemon drop martini that I made, and it take me 35 minutes to pick up the glass and take a sip. So I'm gonna take a sip now, and my sister tell y'all whatever she drinking. I don't
And
know.
I'm drinking my handy dandy. What is it, sister?
I don't know. What are you drinking?
What do we call
Whiskey?
it? The whiskey with the tea.
Hot toddy? What? No.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. I will never be getting this old to where I can't remember stuff. A
it
freaking hot
happens.
toddy. And this is what I always drink. You
It's
guys, I'm
okay.
drinking a hot toddy with the honey vanilla chamomile tea and
Hmm.
peppermint tea and like this honey chai tea. Is it
How many
chai? Yeah.
teas?
Girl, I use
Yes.
at least 3. Every cup of tea, I have at least 3.
Do you have one of them big old mugs? Oh, okay. Well, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Yep, you need more than one tea bag. I feel like in a big old thing.
Mhm.
Like, okay, so that works. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, this is about a liter, so
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think it ain't that big.
no.
Okay, well, we got our
Mhm.
drinky drink. Listeners, we hope y'all got y'all drinky drink. Let us know what y'all drinking in the comments on our YouTube or
Or
however you want to let us
wherever.
know. Wherever you're at, just let me know what you're drinking. Sister, do we have any other housekeeping we need to do?
Also, you guys, if for anybody that follows us on social, remember we are also now on TikTok.
Oh,
So go ahead
yes.
and give us a follow on TikTok as well. But I think that's it regarding the housekeeping. And y'all, we are not going to disappear at least for a while. And next time we will
Yes.
give you a heads up. But this was just really
Necessary.
impromptu. Like, let's make some changes now. And so
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Absolutely. Well, without further ado, I'm always excited to get into my sister's first jam, but I am especially excited right now because it's been a while and because this episode is lit. Y'all, today we're talking about my sister's favorite 90s pop jams.
Here
Okay.
for it all. Thank you. Thank you. I'm
Here
sorry.
for it.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm definitely here for it. I'm here for your excitement about it as well. So, if the 90s were your vibe, which I feel like the 90s were literally
Ev-
everyone's vibe,
Everyone's vibe.
we about to get into it. Sister, are you
Mm-mm.
ready for your first jam?
I am ready for my first jam,
All right,
girl.
girl, let's go.
Okay. So my first jam would that gives me all of my 90s feels that I'm going to talk about is Don't Speak by No Doubt. Don't speak. No, just
No,
what
just what
you're saying.
is.
No, please stop explaining. Now we better be cool because
Yes.
YouTube has heavy copyright stuff. So
Oh, okay. We
okay,
do not
so
own rights to this music.
we do not right, and we can only sing 5 seconds. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know
Okay.
everything about it, but let's be cool. Okay,
All right, would be cool.
so "Don't Speak" is a song by, of course, No Doubt, American rock band, No Doubt, is from their third studio album, Tragic Kingdom. Now, this jam was released in the US in 1996 as the third single from the album under Interscope Records label. Now, the jam was written by our girl, Gwen Stefani.
That girl.
And she was that girl. Like, I love Gwen Stefani. I still do. But like back then, I was like, she had the tomboy vibe. She had the tomboy / cute vibes, which is me. And I'm like,
like relatable, sis.
Yeah. But it was also co-written by her brother, Eric Stefani, who was the band's keyboardist at the time of the recording. But he ended up leaving the band in 1994 before this song and everything was released. And he had some issues with like the creative control changes that Interscope was doing. And so he was like, you know what? I'm out. I don't like giving them creative control. And so he went back and picked up on his animation career and started working on the TV show The Simpsons. I'm
Iconic.
like, oh, okay. Well, you still did well.
Right?
I'm like, all right, Eric. But thanks for the jams. So this song was a massive hit for the band, right? It reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 airplay chart. Now, for some reason, they didn't qualify to be on the Billboard Hot 100. It was like some type of stipulations that you have to meet in order to be able to qualify to be on the Billboard Hot 100. So they reached #1 on the hot airplay because it was on the radio. It was everywhere. So
it was everywhere.
Yes. And it got nominated for a Grammy for Song of the Year and Best Pop Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals.
Nice.
So what I didn't know, though, that I found out was the song was originally written and composed as kind of like this upbeat 70s rock style love song, like happy, kind of rock out love vibe. But then Gwen and her boyfriend, Tony Canal, and I really hope I'm saying his name right, Canal.
I don't know.
But, but he was a fellow bandmate and he was their bass player. They broke up. And so she rewrote the song in like a slower, kind of more, melancholic. And she made it a breakup song because it is definitely a breakup song.
Yes.
So that is the one that we know today. Yes. I mean, it is. Anyway, according to Gwen, many of the songs on that album was inspired by her breakup with him. And so, like, I read this article where she was like, you know what? I can't keep writing about the same stuff. And so, but that was what was heavily on my mind at the time. And so I was writing songs for this album and they were just basically all about this breakup. But then I eventually got out of it. I'm like, girl, do what you got to do.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. And like some of the best music comes out of these breakups. And I'm sorry y'all had to have your heart broke, but thank you for the jam.
I mean, and did we not mention that in our breakup jam episode?
I'm sure we did.
I forgot the episode number of that one, but y'all go, if you haven't listened to that, go back, scroll up. We haven't had that many episodes. Do a few 3 or 4 scrolls and find a breakup episode and listen to our commentary on that. But yes, you do get the best songs out of heartbreak. It's like you get your best stuff.
Yes. Those emotions just
yes,
good music. Make good music.
Don't speak. I know what you're gonna say. Don't speak. I don't even want to hear it. Woo.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta be cool. We know that the singing is y'all favorite part. We're sorry we'll have to restrict ourselves.
Right.
Because certainly that's why you're listening to this podcast, is to hear us sing these songs.
Yeah, that's why y'all listen. You want to hear us. But that is exactly my first jam of 90s pop sister.
I love it. That is definitely one of my favorite jams as well. But alas, my sister has covered it today. It is a good song.
Oh, that song. Woo.
Yes. Well, on to my first jam. I've got I Want You This is a song by Australian pop duo Savage Garden. It was originally released in Australia on May 27th of 96 as the lead single from their self-titled debut album, Savage Garden, that came out in 97. Now, the single reached number 1 in Canada, and it peaked at number 4 in Australia and on the US Billboard Hot 100 as well. Now, much of the song's chart success in the US was the result of Rosie O'Donnell playing the song on several episodes of the Rosie O'Donnell show. Like, did I
Wow,
see
I
any
did
episodes of
not.
the Rosie O'Donnell show?
I have not seen any episodes of the Rosie O'Donnell
Not
show.
a single solitary one. So that is
I
not
know
where
it
we
was
got the
huge,
song
though.
from. It was a
Right.
big deal, but that ain't where we found the song at. I'll tell you that.
Definitely not.
Did not watch. But anywho, I mean, no offense to the Rosie O'Donnell show, I guess. I don't know, whatever.
Now you do know what show we did get it from, though, right? Because you know all the music around here, you got it from me. You remember what show we got
I
it
know
from?
I got it from you, and I'm going to guess that we either got it from Dawson's Creek or we got it from was it from Dawson's Creek?
It was Dawson's Creek.
I'll say or Party of Five.
It was definitely Dawson's Creek at the
I'm not
dance.
surprised. Yep. Well, I mean, hey, that was my sister's show, y'all.
We gonna talk about a lot of shows today, so y'all get ready.
Okay. Now, at the APRA Music Awards, and I hope I'm saying that right, APRA Music Awards is like Australian some music awards. I looked at it, but I already forgot, y'all. Anywho,
Right.
at the APRA Music Awards of 1998, I Want You won Most Performed Australian Work Overseas.
So they just calling them
Interesting.
out that they performed this the most. Most
Well,
sang, most performed.
but
Y'all
most like
performed this the
perform.
most.
Nah, I think they mean like that's of all the Australian work that has been performed overseas, this one was performed the most, which I mean, that's good, right? Because I mean, that other countries really, really liked their song and they're proud of their Australian peoples or whatever.
So like
You know?
everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I thought they was trying to be petty.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Like you get an award for just overdoing it. You
For
just
overdoing this.
No, not exactly.
Okay,
Oh,
y'all,
God.
I'm hot. I'm sweating.
Listen, it's all right. We gonna make it. So, in January of 2018, as part of this radio station Triple M's Ozist 100, you know that's what they call themselves in Australia, like Aussies. So,
okay.
Ozist 100 most Australian songs of all time. The album version of the song was ranked number 87. Now, this is, I feel like they're trying to be petty. Like, what do you mean it's the most Australian song?
Yeah, like
of all time?
what makes it Australian?
What
I
makes
did
it
not get
Australian?
Australian when I heard it.
I didn't either. And it's like, well, we have a list like that, like the most American songs of all time. And I'm like, what would that be? Like, how
What
did the
would that
song
be?
sound
Like,
American?
born in the USA?
Yeah, maybe. I guess that's the most, but like this song ain't about Australia. I don't know. But I just thought it was funny. I don't know. But congrats, I guess, on being number 87 on that.
Okay.
So the song's lyrics refer to the attraction exerted by a person possessing strong sex appeal. Y'all know about attraction. So first of all, they were spitting bars in this song, right? Because I realized on this day that I didn't have no idea what they were saying at any part of the song. Except for that one part where you're like a chicken cherry cola. That's my favorite part. And I was like, what is he even saying? I was just saying like a chicken cherry cola, which I think is what he's saying. I don't know.
That is correct.
But perfect. That's the only words I know. That's why I love this song. Lipstick on
I'm
the
getting lipstick on my mic, girl. That's what you say though.
But okay, yeah, that's the only part I knew. I don't know none of the other words. I still kind of don't, but I love the way the song sounds. The song is a vibe. Okay. So the singer Darren Hayes described it as a song about being in love with a male energy when he was asked if the song had a coded gay message. Yes. Okay. He goes on to talk about how the song is based on a dream that he had about falling in love with a boy and how he spent about a week mourning the end of that dream romance, which I kind of feel that. Like, I feel like you can have a dream where this some rando human being and y'all are having this amazing relationship and you wake up like, okay, Where they at though?
Listen,
they at,
we
though?
could have a whole episode alone about the dream of romance.
Yes.
I have had
Yeah.
some with some celebrities where I'm like,
Like, I
what I
love
got
you
to wake
now.
up for? Like,
Yeah. Yes. And I feel like I feel like at the beginning of the song, he says something like that, like, if I close
oh,
my eyes, it'll take me to
and
a place from
get to see your
something.
face. I just close my eyes and I am taken to a place where your crystal mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And
and he said that, like, he after he had the
Mhm.
dream, he's like, I wondered if maybe if I go to sleep, I can see him again. And I'm like, woo, yeah, it be's like that in
That's
a
deep.
dream romance. It is. I had no idea
Okay.
because I didn't know the words, but yeah.
But look at here.
Well, look at that. I done learned something. So, in a 2022 interview with News Corp, Darren Hayes also said that he'd only recently discovered the reason he was filmed in a metal head brace for the video. Do you remember this video?
I do.
Okay.
And I
So
remember him.
apparently
Yeah.
he's wearing this metal head brace. Well, apparently the reasoning was because they said the lead singer looks gay when he moves. And he added that they were going to just tell him that it was an artistic decision, but their thought behind it was he looks gay when he moves. So they put him in a head brace. That is insanity.
Okay,
That
that
is
is
messed
ridiculous.
up.
What? So they didn't want him to move or something, or what?
They
Like,
didn't want him to look gay. I guess, yeah. So put you in a head brace so you could be still, I guess, so that you don't look gay. What?
that is
What?
absolutely ridiculous.
It's crazy. Yeah. And
I
he
don't
said
like.
in that interview, I'm still effing angry about that. Yeah, and you will remain angry because that is insane. That is horrible.
I
It's horrible.
don't like. If we can add a sticker on this video, put a big old thumbs down. We'll figure that out
Right?
later.
Like dislike. In the meantime, we'll just go like,
Dislike,
don't like.
but no.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
don't like that. But that
Ugh.
is my jam. That is my jam.
Bro, I Want You was a jam.
A
I
whole
want you. I don't know if I need you, but I can't find out.
jam. Yes.
Yeah.
A jam. A jam.
Okay.
Yep. But that is
Whatever.
my first jam.
I am so here for that, sister. I'm here for all the 90s energy that I'm
Yes.
basking in right now because I'm in
Yes.
it. Okay.
I'm in it.
Yes. And I definitely had that CD and we definitely danced to it in my room together.
Definitely did.
Yes.
Definitely did. Yes. Enjoyable memories.
Yes. Like I would put it on here. You come running in.
I was our little hype man.
Yes.
Little bitty hype man.
Okie doke, sister. I guess I'm on to my second jam. So, girl. So my next jam was definitely a hit in its own right, like by itself. But the video for this single became one of those landmark videos that people will talk about for like decades to come, and it still gets talked about right now. And that song is Virtual Insanity by British funk and acid jazz band Jamiroquai. Now, in case you're wondering, because I definitely had to look this up, what the heck is acid jazz?
The world may never know unless you tell us.
Know, but the music aficionados know we're not music aficionados. We just love music. But for those that don't know, acid jazz apparently combines elements of funk, soul, hip hop, as well as jazz and disco. And it originated in clubs in London during the 80s before it spread to the United States and other countries. And it includes acts like the Brand New Heavies, Jamiroquai, and Diggable Planets from the US. I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, Virtual Insanity, though, was a whole jam. And it was released in 1996 as the second single from the band's third studio album, Traveling Without Moving. So the song is super vibey. And I get why it falls into the acid jazz genre, because you definitely have that jazz element from the piano opening.
Yeah.
And like all throughout the song. And like with the percussion section and the guitar, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So it is really jazzy, it's funky at the same time. And then he come in with his British, he don't really sound British when he's singing, but like you can tell it's something there, you know.
Right.
So the song's lyrics focus on the world's growing dependence and obsession with technology. So it's like it was starting then.
I'm like,
right. So he like saw it even all the way back then.
Yeah.
And it's also talking about the decline of human connection. And genetic modification, which is basically using technology to manipulate the genes of a human. So like picking your sex of your baby and all that crap.
Right.
So it became a huge hit internationally, charting in the UK, Finland, and in other countries. And it did well here in the States too. But it didn't chart on the Hot 100 because US radio didn't necessarily know where to put an acid jazz, like kind of jazz funk song, really. So it was played mostly on like alternative and dance radio stations. However, when the video was released, though, that's when it blew up here in the States. And it led to a Grammy win for the group for Best Pop Vocal Performance by a Duo Group. Yes. So if you know the song Virtual Insanity, you remember that iconic video. Like, we're almost talking about at the level of the Aha Take On Me video.
Yeah.
Almost, though, almost. So, you know, it got insane rotation on MTV. Like, I was there. I was part of those ratings. I was there.
I was watching.
I was there.
They counted me.
They counted me in those views or whatever it was called.
Whatever
it is. Whatever it was back then before views. And so I was in that count. And the video is basically the lead singer JK dancing alone in this barely furnished room. Right, where the floor appears to be moving like a treadmill because he's like moving with it, you know. And like there's sofas, there's like 2 or 3 sofas moving around him, and he's dancing in these elaborate moves, trying to avoid the sofas. You know. And he's wearing his iconic huge furry hat. He has this huge hat that he becomes known for wearing, so it becomes associated with him. And it's just this awesome video. But I read in the making of the video, they wanted to have the floor moving, but it cost too much. It cost too much to have this effect. So the crew came up with this idea of having the walls move and putting the furniture on wheels. And so the whole set then was put on wheels so that the guys were moving the whole set like outside of the frame to make it look like the floor was moving when it actually wasn't. It was the walls that were moving. I'm like, what kind of
people really be thinking? I'm like, people really be thinking. I'd be like, well, I don't know. The floor can't move, just can't move. You better try to moonwalk or something, sir. I don't know.
Because if you go and look at the video, like I went back and looked at the video when I was doing this research. I'm like, that does not look like anything but the floor moving. I'm like, magical.
It's sorcery.
Okay, it's sorcery. But
I love that.
Yes. So like that is what led to like the song super blowing up over here. And it went on to win 4 MTV Video Music Awards. Because remember, MTV Video Music Awards were huge.
Yes.
Including Video of the Year.
Of course it did.
Yes.
Of course it did.
So fire.
Classic jam.
And the video, it's like, it is one of those videos. Like, you know, there's very few videos that are like iconic. You will forever remember. That's one of them.
Yes, yes, it is. I love it.
Yeah, sister.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, moving right along as we sometimes do. On to my second jam is From the Bottom of My Broken Heart. This is a song. I don't know why I feel slightly embarrassed to have chosen this one, but it's my jam, and I ain't gonna be ashamed of what I like. It's From the Bottom of My Broken Heart by Britney Spears. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
This is from her debut studio album, Baby One More Time, released in 1999. The jam was released on December 14th of 99 by Jive Records as the 5th and final single from this album. Now, after Britney recorded an unused song from Tony Braxton and sent it through Larry Rudolph to several labels, executives from Jive Records commented that it was very rare to hear someone so young who could deliver emotional content and commercial appeal, appointing the singer to work with producer Eric Foster White.
Okay.
So the teen pop ballad was written and produced by White, and it features Britney singing about the loss of a first love and how breaking up can be so hard. Yes, Britney. Yes, it can.
She
Okay.
was
Yes,
here
it can.
for us. She was here
She
for us.
was. She really
Mhm.
was. Now, from the bottom of my broken heart, achieved moderate success, peaking at number 37 in Australia and number 23 in New Zealand. And in the United States, the song reached number 14 on the Billboard Hot 100, which I honestly didn't remember it being that big, but I'm great, great, Brittany. I thought I just liked it, but apparently it was a hit. And it was number 17 on the pop songs chart. And it was later certified platinum by the RIAA on March 28th of 2000. So like, go
Okay.
ahead, Brittany's the little love ballad. I'm here for it. Brittany was she was an icon.
She is an icon. She will forever be an icon. We always here for Britney. Period. We 10 toes down for Britney. I'm sorry.
Truth.
Sorry, not sorry.
Now, when I tell y'all this right here, this song was right on time for my first heartbreak, my first little miniature baby heartbreak.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
first of all, we're not going to call our heartbreaks miniature.
No, because I was in the 4th grade. Okay.
That was a heartbreak.
I was definitely in 4th grade. And this was my first little boyfriend, y'all. You know, whatever boyfriend. I don't know what that is in the 4th grade, but we spent a lot of time talking on the phone. We used to watch wrestling together over the phone, so it was a boyfriend. Okay, that's it. And then we both wore blue striped shirts in our 4th grade class pictures. It was my boyfriend.
Okay? Oh, wait a minute, no, that was a big boyfriend. So what we're not going to do is like minimize the heartbreak. That's a big boyfriend.
We talked about our picture day outfits, okay, on the phone.
I mean,
so we broke up and I was truly devastated. Okay. I was truly devastated. And this song from the bottom of my broken heart was there for me in my time of need.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So that is why it deserved to be on this list for me today.
I'm sorry, sister.
That's all right.
Okay.
It was 4th grade. I survived. But you know, like whatever.
I mean, you be hurt though. You be hurt.
I was hurt.
Like, your 4th grade heart was hurt. We not gonna.
It was. It definitely was.
Britney was there for you, girl.
Is my second jam, girl. Britney Spears had me trying to write a sad song because I don't remember, like when I was in elementary school, I used to think I was like gonna write stuff. Like I wrote some poetry back then. You remember I used to write poetry?
Yes, and I completely forgot about that.
I used to be writing poetry when I was a kid, and I definitely wrote a song, child. But I realized later that it basically was from the bottom of my broken heart. Like I didn't change enough words. I don't know, but it was kind of my own song. Anyway, it was a good song. Okay, I loved it.
I'm here for that. I'm here for it. Thank you.
Are you ready for your third jam?
I am ready for my third jam, girl. Let us get into it. My third jam is All That She Wants by Ace of Base. Baby.
Yes.
So I really struggled picking between The Sign and All That She Wants. They were definitely two of their biggest jams, but I was like, I got to go with All That She Wants because I remember singing this with my sister, and I remember walking home from school listening to this and my Discman. So I'm like, let me go with that. But maybe we'll cover The Sign later on down the road. I don't know, but I went with All That She Wants, which is a 1992. The fact that it was that long ago, I'd be struggling with how long ago stuff was. I thought it was like still late 90s. I'm like, 92.
92. Long time ago.
Oh, okay. So it was by Swedish pop group Ace of Base, and it was released as their first single from their debut album, The Sign, at least here in North America. So when I tell you we were here for Ace of Base when this album came out in the States, because they gave us jam after jam, including this one, The Sign, and Don't Turn Around, which was a remake. All of those were hits.
Yes.
So Ace of Base's sound was like a reggae pop, which I'm like, yeah, it did have like that reggae feel to
It
it.
had that vibe.
Yeah. But it was kind of darker than reggae is. Like dark reggae is kind of like upbeat. It's kind of like, feel good vibes. But theirs was just like a tad more haunting in tone. And that became their signature sound. So I'm like, okay, I'm here for the haunting and darker. You know me.
Definitely here for it.
You know me. So it became a smash hit, charting at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. And it reached number 1 in 13 different countries. That's right, 1-3. It went number 1 in 1-3 different countries. Okay, that is insane. That's insane. This jam is about a promiscuous woman who is a hunter looking for her prey for the night because she never stays, right? Like all that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy.
Yes.
That's all she wants. Now the lyrics are a tad bit vague though, because it could be taken as, okay, she just wants your baby, like an actual baby. She don't want you.
Right.
Now that's what I thought in my younger years in my younger years when I was singing. I'm like, dang, she just wanted a baby. Okay, but I'm vibing. But I mean, I'm gonna listen to this though because it's my jam.
Basically.
But it's confirmed that it is about her just want a boy toy. That's a baby. She want a little baby for the night because she's not happy within herself. So she never wants to have anything deeper than her little one-night stands.
Well, that's all right.
I mean, so it's like
unhappy within herself, but do what you got to do, girl.
I mean, and it's, and like that's how they described it, but I'm like, since music is so subjective, it could kind of be like this celebration of like that's all that she wants and she's okay with that.
Right.
It could also be just like warning out the dudes, like, hey, don't have these high expectations.
Either way, a jam.
A jam, though. The song is a jam.
A jam.
Yes. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. That's all they're saying. All that she wants is another baby.
Yes. Yep. It's giving.
It gives forever. And that's my third jam.
I love it. Well, my third jam is okay. So first, before I even say it, can we even have this conversation without mentioning the Spice Girls?
No, we cannot.
Okay. No, we cannot. So the Spice Girls have entered the chat. Okay. They've entered.
Bring them through.
Here they go. So my jam, Say You'll Be There, is a song recorded by the English girl group Spice Girls for their debut studio album Spice, released in 1996.
Here for it.
I was such a little young warthog when this stuff was out, but like iconic still with me to this day. Like the way these jams stuck to me, and I was little when they was out.
Right.
But
I hope I'm not pouncing on anything that you're going to say later about the Spice Girls. But do you remember that you had the Spice Girls PlayStation game?
I don't remember that. I'm not going to say that.
Oh my gosh, no.
What? No, I had a Spice Girls game?
You had the Spice Girls PlayStation game.
There was a Spice Girls game?
Yes. Now I'm going to have to go find it and post it on social somehow. You had the Spice Girls PlayStation game.
What were they doing? What did you do?
I think, like, I remember you had to do dance moves at some point. Like, you had to like match their dance moves. Now, how you do that and it not being a Wii, I don't know.
It was on the PlayStation?
Yes.
Computer game.
No, because it was on my TV in my room. We would play it in my room on the TV.
Girl,
and they would play the Spice Girls.
Oh,
yes.
This sounds like a great memory that I wish I had. Like, I want to remember.
No, you definitely had it. I'm gonna find some video. That's okay. I'm gonna find.
I'm looking in my daddy garage for that PlayStation and them games. It's somewhere at his house. Anyway, that's not the point. So, but I do want to remember this. So, Say You'll Be There was produced by production duo Absolute, and the song incorporates a mix of dance pop and R&B influences. And it also includes a harmonica solo played by Judd Lander, which it is a pretty nice solo. He did that. Now, the lyrics of the song, according to Melanie Brown, aka Scary Spice, are about relationships, whether friendships or romantic, and to be there for each other, right? So she commented, "You don't have to give them all the I love you bit, because what's important is if you're there for each other." That's true. That is true.
True that.
Then Melanie Chisholm, Sporty Spice, which I don't think I knew there's two people named Melanie in this group, but yeah, they call themselves
did not know
Male
that
B
either.
and Male C.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well, anyway,
Okay.
Sporty Spice. She commented that the inspiration for the song came from their own experiences as a group and how they've been there for each other. So the song received mixed reviews from music critics, many of whom praised it for its catchiness, while others were critical of its production. And I'm like, critical, my bad. It was a super catchy song, a super catchy song. It was a commercial success worldwide, reaching the top 10 in most of the charts that it entered. And the song became the Spice Girls' second number one in the UK. And in the United States, it debuted at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, setting at the time a record for the highest entry by a British act on the chart. Pretty cool. And it later peaked at number 3. So, like, fire. It was a hit for sure.
Yes. I mean,
a hit for sure. And it was certified double platinum by the British phonographic industry, the BPI, in the UK, platinum in New Zealand, and was further certified gold in 5 other countries. So,
period.
Fire. The Spice Girls were such a vibe, man. Like,
Bro.
they were just a vibe. The girl power vibes.
Yes.
Like, it was great. I was here for it.
But
and I just loved how they were all like so different, you know, like, and I realized now that their personalities were so exaggerated. I'm like, it was almost costumey looking back. But
right.
I loved it because you could always like find one that you could relate with. Like, and that was, again, I was a little girl at the time. So we were like, which Spice Girl are you? Like, and that was so fun. Like,
I mean, you pull out
Baby Spice.
Right. I'm Baby Spice.
I'm Baby Spice because I like pink. Pink is my favorite color. She was cute. She was little and sweet, and you know, not like Baby Spice.
I mean, we pull out the YM magazine in my 90s girl.
My word.
Remember YM magazine? Yes.
Wow.
17
I
magazine.
wouldn't have remembered that either.
Where's Spice Girl are you? Take the quiz.
I think it's giving this year's Halloween costume. Let's me and you find 3 friends. Or 4. How many Spice Girls is it?
How many Spice? See, look, they taking our 90s card. They taking our 90s card.
Help us, Lord. I'm sorry. Anyway, moving right along. Let's find some friends and be the Spice Girls for Halloween. Okay.
Perfecto.
I love it.
I love it.
That's my 3rd jam.
I love it, sister. I was so here for the Spice Girls. Everybody was.
I love it.
Yes. All right, girl. Let me get to our 4th jam before we be overtime.
Let's do it.
4th jam. Okay. So my next jam has a special place in my heart, which I'll get into why later. But my 4th jam is Losing My Religion, a song by American band R.E.M. Released in 1991 as the first single from their 7th album, Out of Time. Now, when I tell you that I freaking loved this song back then, I still love it, but like back then, it was like me. And so the single became R.E.M's highest charting hit in the US, period, reaching number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. And it also won 2 Grammy Awards in 1992. One for Best Short Form Music Video and another for Best Pop Performance by a Duo Group with Vocals. So the video was one of those that stayed, again, in heavy rotation on MTV and VH1 because that was back when they played videos. And you can't help but notice the pattern here as we talk about these jams where the music video had just as much weight as the actual songs back then. Like, remember, videos were like its own thing.
Yes.
And it brought people to the song sometimes, you know? So like it really makes me miss the hugeness of the music video. Like we lived for videos.
Rest in peace, music videos.
Rest in peace, music videos. I mean, people be having videos, but like all they do is dance, and I'm like,
do they have videos?
dude. I mean,
I guess they do.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Y'all, let us know somewhere. Do they still have music?
Yeah,
videos?
somebody tell us, are there any good videos lately? Like, what music video have you seen in the past 5 years?
And by
that
music
is good.
video, right. Because like we know they come out with videos. Like I feel like Chris Brown and Sierra had a video not too long ago, but I'm like,
Chris Brown and Sierra.
Yeah, like Chris Brown and Sierra had some video not too long ago, and then somebody else had a video. I don't know, but like they just be dancing, and that's it. And I'm like,
yeah,
videos back in the day had like stories and stuff. And
yeah,
like, plots.
The only videos I like nowadays are Beyonce. So don't tell us Beyonce. I already know that, y'all. Give me somebody else who makes good videos
that like have videos, like actual
videos
production.
That mean something. Right.
But anywho, we get off our soapbox. So the lead singer of R.E.M. was Michael Stipe. So they're no longer active. They no longer tour or anything. And he also lended some songwriting to the track. And his voice is so distinctive, and he sounds. I got introduced to a new word in my research, and I'm like, that is the perfect word to describe his voice. It's called careworn. And I was like, wow, what does that mean? So I looked it up. And it means like fatigued, worn down. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is exactly how he sounds in this song.
And what was the word?
Careworn.
Okay.
Careworn. Careworn. No, careworn. W-O-R-N. I was like, what does that mean? So, but that's what it means. And that tone to his voice perfectly fit with the subject matter. So a lot of people got confused thinking that the song was actually about religion, given the title and then given like the religious imagery of the video, which we're talking about an iconic video. But the song is actually about unrequited love and how someone can make you come outside of yourself and lose it because they're playing games with you. Now, we're not from the South, but we got a lot of people from the South. Therefore, we knew a lot of South phrases. So losing my religion is a Southern expression that means you're about to lose your composure. You're desperate, you're angry, and you're about to lose it in the worst way. And that's what the song is about. Nothing to do with religion. So, but it's about your attachment to this person, but they don't love you back. And like, we've all been there. It's like, oh, you about to make me lose my mind.
Yep.
But anyway, the reason this song will forever have a special place in my heart, and I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Those of us 90s girlies that loved Beverly Hills 90210, and I'm talking about the original one that came out in 1989 and ruled 90s. Girl, 1989 was the pilot episode. Can you believe that?
That was a good year.
I think I have that right. that it like debuted in 1989. Beverly Hills 90210. This song was playing in the car when Brenda broke up with Dylan for the first time. Child.
Okay.
Brenda had a pregnancy scare because she missed her period. Okay. And I think they were probably sophomores, I want to say.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so like she was with Dylan or whatever, and they were my favorite couple and everything because Dylan was so fine. Brenda was beautiful. And I was like, Brenda and Dylan all day. She broke up with him and this was playing and Dylan was so hurt. And I'm like, Brenda, why are you doing this to him?
Why would
Y'all
you do
just
this?
Be careful next time. You know what I'm saying? But she just got overwhelmed. Her parents found the pregnancy test, you know, and so all this mess happened. She's like, Dylan, I can't do this. And Losing My Religion was playing, and I was like,
was you crying?
I don't think I cried, but like I did write in my diary about it. Diary today, Brenda broke up with Dylan.
Bless your heart. I can't even deal.
Cause why she do that, Diary? Why did she break up
Because
with
why
him? Cause
would she do
Dylan is
that?
everything, you know.
Oh my goodness.
Rest in peace to Luke Perry. Lord, you were my first TV
Oh,
boyfriend. Oh, Lord. I know. I
rest in peace.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah, child.
Lord.
But that
Well, that's a good jam.
yes, it is.
That's a good
Oh.
jam.
Mm.
Can you sing a little snippet for us?
Uh,
What?
life is bigger, bigger than you, and you are not me. I can't do
I
Michael
guess.
Stipe. Michael Stipe
No,
is
that's good.
special.
I think
Oh
that helps.
no, I've said too much. That part
I
right there
love
was
it.
playing when she was saying,
That was
I
the
think
part.
you need to, that was the part, and I was like, you think you need to take a break? What are you
No,
talking
you
about, Brenda?
don't. I think you're
Anyway.
wrong about that, Brenda.
Mm-mm.
I love
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Thank you for
That's my
sharing that
question.
touching moment.
Thank you, because we was all hurt. Girl.
Oh my goodness. Well, on to my fourth jam. Yeah, we got to get it rolling. We is gonna be overtime. Sorry, y'all. We missed each other and we missed y'all. So here we are.
Right. So hang in there with us. We
Hang in
almost done.
there. My fourth jam is Tearing Up My Heart. A
Hey.
song by American boy band NSync. Come on, NSync. Ooh, yes. This is from their self-titled debut studio album, NSync, released in 1997. Now,
God.
the song was written by Max Martin and the producer Christian London. It was released in Germany on February 10th of 97 and then by RCA Records in the United States nearly a year and a half later on June 30th of 98. I wonder, I don't know. I don't know why the gap, but yep.
But okay.
So right, exactly. And it was released in the US as the second single from this album.
Okay.
Now, a dance, pop, and teen pop song, it contains a pop sounding melody, a strong beat that I love, and a funk styled pre verse breakdown. Now, the song definitely brings the energy, even though
It
the
does.
lyrics don't, like, like the lyrics are like talking about this ambivalence type situation in your relationship or whatever, but it's like upbeat and vibey and fun sounding, and I love it.
Right.
So the song peaked at number 4 on the German singles chart, number 9 on the UK singles chart, and number 59 on the US Billboard Hot 100. I would have thought it'd been higher on the Hot 100, but
Yeah, me too.
yeah. It was certified platinum in Canada and silver in the UK. VH1 listed Tearing Up My Heart at number 30 on their 100 Greatest Songs of the 90s listicle. I think that's what you call those lists, articles that are lists, a
A
listicle.
listicle. Oh.
Yeah, that's a word.
Okay.
Number 30 on VH1's 100 Greatest Songs of the 90s listicle in 2007. And then writing for Billboard, Taylor Weatherby placed the song at number 5 on their 2018 listicle of the 100 greatest boy band songs of all time, stating that it contained higher energy, a sharper hook, and was more awe-inspiring than their other jam, I Want You Back.
I don't know about that, but okay. It was still a jam.
This one's my jam. I don't know. It's my jam. It's a
Yes. Oh,
jam.
definitely. Oh, it's definitely a jam for sure. Do
Tearing
you like
up
it? Do you
my
like it more than I
heart
Want You
with
Back?
you.
Like that lady said.
I think I do. First of all, I can't ever separate the two songs in my head. They the same song for me mentally. Because when I try to sing "I Want You Back," I just start singing "Tearing Up My Heart."
I can
So,
see that though. I can see that. I
and
can
I
see why that happened.
want you
You're all
back.
I ever
Yeah, see, it sounds
wanted.
like "Tearing Up My
Yeah.
Heart."
Yeah. I can see
So I
that.
don't know which one is more of a jam. They the same song.
They're the same song, so they're equally jams.
So they
I got
equally jammy.
it.
Yes. There you go. That's what you should have said, Billboard writer.
They are
But that
equally
is
jammy.
equally jammy. But that's my fourth jam. I keep it short and sweet on that one. It's in
Here
sync.
for it.
It's pop. It's 90s
Here
pop.
for it. That debut
Love
album
it.
is like
Yes.
our
Yes.
introduction to NSYNC. It gets no better than that.
It sure don't.
It
On to
don't.
your fifth and final jam.
On to my fifth. Let me get on through it, girl. Let me get on through it before people be like, they coming out the gate with 2-hour episodes. Okay. All right. So my fifth and final jam, sister, is Kiss Me, a song by American pop rock band Sixpence None the Richer from their self-titled third album. It was released in 1998, which was a fantastic year. My sister knows why, but I'm not going to say why. Anyway, it was released in 98 here in the States and became their highest charting single at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. And it became, listen to this, the 6th best-selling single of 1999.
Woo!
In all of the United States.
In
the whole United States, the 6th best-selling single of 1999.
Mm-hmm.
So an interesting tidbit here. So Kiss Me originally debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 90 in 1998 when it was released. And then it fell back out of the top 100, right? The following week. So in February of 1999, it re-entered the chart at number 91. And then it took another 11 weeks for it to peak at its number 2 top spot, where it stayed for 1 week behind TLC's No Scrubs, which it would have been dead. Yeah, I know, right? I felt the same way. I'm like, crap. Yeah. It was definitely hard to top No Scrubs at that time because, baby, the way No Scrubs was everywhere.
Oh my gosh, that song.
Right.
No Scrubs was too much.
Was everywhere. I'm like, commercials, TV, MTV, VH1, radios. It was everywhere. And it's not one of my favorite TLC songs.
You know, it'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like that, you know? Like, okay.
That's how I feel about Break My Soul. I mean, Break My Soul, cool, but like that's not one of my favorite Beyonce songs. It's just like Break My Soul almost took over the world.
Right. Like songs you take it over the world. And I'm like, oh, okay, but I'm like, Red Light Special.
It's cool,
though.
I guess.
I'm like,
right.
I'm like Red Light Special though for me, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, but okay, go ham.
That'll work.
But so this huge climb to the top of the charts after they had exited the charts is credited to Miramax Film Company using the track as the theme song for the 1999 romantic comedy She's All That.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And we're talking about the original, not that remake that's on Netflix. No.
It's a remake on Netflix.
Girl, there is a remake that I have not watched and I will not watch.
Gotcha.
But it was released in January of 1999. So we all remember She's All That, starring Cutie Pie's Freddie Prinze Jr. and Paul Walker, rest in peace to his fine self.
With his gorgeous self.
With his Don't get me on that.
That's all right.
With Rachel Lee Cook, of course. And so it's that, you know, cliche trope where the fine boy makes a bet with his friends. I'm gonna get the lame, nerdy girl to go to the prom with me, but you know, then she gets a makeover and then she beautiful and oh my gosh, I love her. But it was beautiful and it was everything, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer was the song playing when they had the reveal of her makeover. And I forget Freddie Prinze Jr.
coming down some stairs?
Yeah, she was coming down some stairs.
Yep. I remember.
Swing, swing. Step. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Oh, kiss me. Yeah, that was the part. Yep. And so that song came out and the song blew up.
Wait a minute. Didn't they do that part? Did they do a part? Did they do a spoof of that in Scary Movie, or am I making this up?
They probably did. They probably
I feel like they did, and like she like fell down the stairs or something.
Yes, they did do that.
Not me thinking of that right now, thinking it was actually the movie.
She fell in the real movie.
Oh, well, maybe they didn't do it in the Scary Movie. I don't know.
But they probably did. They probably did. But she did like
because
trip
I
and
just remember her
fall.
fall, and I felt like it didn't fit in the real movie. But since you say she did fall, maybe it's the real movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm making stuff
She
up,
did
maybe.
trip and fall into Freddie Prinze Jr.'s arms and stuff. But that is my fifth and final jam. Come on, kiss me.
I love that song.
Yes.
Love it. It's
Yes.
so I don't know the word, but I love it. my martini almost gone, y'all. I don't know the words to stuff no more. But here we
It's
go.
okay.
My fifth and final jam is
Woo! It's like, okay.
Give It to You.
Mm.
Now, this is the debut solo single by American singer Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block.
Okay.
From his self-titled album Jordan Knight, released in 1999.
Yes.
Now, this is his most well-known single to date as a solo artist, becoming his first and only top 10 solo hit on the Billboard Hot 100, where it peaked at number 10. It also hit number 35 on the Hot Dance Music Club play chart and reached gold status soon afterward. Now, it peaked at number 5 on the UK singles chart, and I want to go on from the charts to discuss the music video for this song. Now, this video is directed by Darren Grant, and it's set in an amusement park with Jordan Knight and his friends, like starting off with this dancing, and they like doing ballroom dancing, and then they go into like this hip hop like dance routine.
Right.
It's all like complicated choreography. Bruh.
Loved the
Music
choreography,
video.
by the way. Loved it.
Loved it.
Loved it.
Now, the video is based on the movie Grease and a similar storyline to what my sister just described, with the cool guy looking, overlooking the nerdy girl. But when she shows up in this tight leather outfit and, puts out her cigarette like Sandy do at the end of Grease, he finally notices her and they start to dance, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So the choreographer, Darren Henson, also known as Darren's Dance Grooves. Why I used to say that like that was that man's name.
Yes.
Darren's Dance Grooves. I'd call him Darren's Dance Grooves, like his middle name is Dance and his last name is Grooves. Okay, Darren's Dance Grooves.
Okay, he definitely had that video and that what's that commercial infomercial?
Yes. Anyway, he makes a cameo appearance in the music video, and he was also the choreographer of the dance in the video. So, like, that's why it was fire. I freaking loved this video.
Period.
Y'all, my sister watched this video so much.
Yes, I did. Lord help me. Yes, I did. I was so obsessed with him.
I mean, because it was fire and the song was fire. This song was giving so much R&B vibes.
Yes.
And just everything great. And it's produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, which is also why it's fire.
I did not know. I did not know that.
And Robin Thicke is in these credits too, with some vocal stuff, I think. I can't remember. His name is in these credits.
Like in the credits. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Somewhere. He's on there somewhere doing something. He's involved. Okay. And I was like, all of this explains the fire that this jam is. All this
does. Like all of this makes sense. All of it makes sense.
A total jam. But sister, do you remember y'all? My sister used to play with me. So remember how I said I was little when these songs was out. So I was a kid, right? And my sister gonna ask me, we in her room, just the two of us. She's a teenager.
To this jam because I definitely
we listening to this jam. And she gonna ask me, you know what this song is about? And I'm little and I'm like not sure if I'm supposed to say the word that this song is about. And I'm just sitting there looking silly. And I'm like, SEX. I'm hollering. Why would she do me like that?
Don't make sure you're ready out here.
Don't ask me that kind of stuff. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it. SEX. Help me, Lord.
Girl, I got to make sure you're ready out here. Girl.
Well, I guess I was ready. I knew what it was about. But whatever it's about is fire. I know that much. I know it sounds good.
Like it was about fire is what it was about.
That's what it's about. Ooh, big sisters,
Ooh,
they be
child.
a mess. They be a mess, them big sisters.
Oh, we
I'm
do.
over
We
it.
do. Darl.
Yeah. But that is my fifth and final jam.
Well,
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, I
damn.
think we have one more thing for y'all. Do we, sister?
One more quick thing.
One little quickity thing, y'all. So we're gonna try something new. We're gonna do this little thing we thought of called It's Time for Random Music Crap.
Yes. Let's
We didn't really
go.
know how we was gonna say it, but random music crap.
So
Are
you
you
guys,
ready?
yeah, this is a segment that we thought about. Like, it's going to be random, either a random fact or a random trivia question. So we want y'all to participate, okay? So I'm gonna go first, sister. This is for you. This is a
Okay.
music trivia question. Don't feel the pressure. Don't feel nervous. And here we go.
Okay.
On today's date, so it is June 13th.
Mhm.
On today's date in 1995, this Canadian actress and singer-songwriter released her third LP, which made her the first female Canadian to have a #1 album in the United States. The album went on to sell over 30 million copies worldwide. It won 5 Grammy Awards, and to this day is one of the best-selling albums of all time. Who is the artist?
Oh God. What?
You got
I'm
7
sweating.
seconds because
7 seconds.
we already over an hour.
Is Celine Dion Canadian?
I think she is.
Is it her? No.
No, but that was an
Deborah
excellent
Cox.
guess because I think she is Canadian. Let me look up.
We ain't got time to look it up. Deborah Cox.
Girl, no.
Is she Canadian?
Yeah, she is Canadian. Deborah Cox is definitely Canadian, and Celine Dion is Canadian. So
Okay.
very good on that. No, it was Alanis Morissette.
Oh, all right.
That
well,
was the album Jagged Little Pill with
Oh yeah,
Ironic and You Ought to Know and all that on it. Huge album.
I love it.
Very good guess, sister. Here for it.
All right. Well, better luck next time.
It's
I
okay.
lost. Well, that's random music crap for today.
That is random music craft. So it's gonna be like something like that, random every week, you guys. Who knew that? Comment and let us know. Who knew it?
Yes,
Let us know if you
know.
knew it, you guys. And that's it.
All right. Well, that's it for our favorite 90s pop jams. This was fun. This is a fun way to get back into it.
Yes.
We hope y'all enjoyed it. Anything else today, my sister?
I don't think so. Just a reminder, you guys, to tell your friends about the podcast. Please take the few seconds to leave us a review either on Apple or Spotify or wherever it is that you listen. If you actually go to YouTube, if you're a YouTuber and you love being on there, please click like and share on the video and everything else. Subscribe, everything else you can do on YouTube. This is new for us. So we're like, what?
Do the things so we can see how the things work.
Yeah. So we don't know how the things work just yet. So we'll see it as things start rolling in. But that's all.
Perfect. All right. Well, it was great. We will see y'all next week. We love you and bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of My Sister's Jam podcast. Please remember to rate and review the show. Follow us on social media at My Sister's Jam on Facebook and Instagram. And if you have questions or feedback, you can always email us at mysistersjam@gmail.com. And shout out to Matt Monroe Music for our original intro music. Thanks. See you next week. Bye.